If you've reached the saturation point with superheroes, take time for one more.
Deadpool 2 not only sends up the Avengers, it jabs the DC regulars and tosses in the X-Men for good measure. Tired of those who save the world but can't even help a friend, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, takes a fatalistic view of the world, calling out everything from Sharknado to Annie.
A life-altering event gives him a death wish and a less-than-eager attitude towards stopping a time-traveling cyborg named Cable.
That Josh Brolin plays Cable and Thanos, in Avengers, Infinity War, is not lost on this film's writers. Indeed, there are so many inside references you really should be a superhero superfan to get them all. Because Reynolds spends so much time in costume, it's a safe bet some of the one-liners were added after the film was assembled. His comments are so timely, he'd have to do a little time jumping of his own to be this accurate.
Sensing there would be strength in numbers, Deadpool assembles his own team of crime fighters, called the X-Force, which, all agree, is pretty lame. They try to protect a young boy with hot hands who doesn't see the value in controlling his anger. Logan parallels are plenty, but Deadpool isn't afraid to call out the bladed one, either.
Like Tim Miller, director of the first film, David Leitch isn't afraid to use profanity, violence and celebrities to achieve his goal. Deadpool 2 is dark, dirty and deadly. But it's packed with laughs.
There's even a cameo that's so quick you've got to ask someone else if that's who you thought it was. Yes, it was.
Reynolds plays Deadpool like a cross between Jim Carrey and Patrick Swayze. There's a relaxed kind of romanticism to his quiet moments, then a reckless, wild side to his comic ones. The mix works, but Leitch does get a little too comfortable with big special effects for something this subversive.
While Leslie Uggams gets sufficient screen time, T.J. Miller is barely a blip on the radar. That's fine because Julian Dennison has all but taken over as Deadpool's sidekick. He's the kid with the hot hands who isn't afraid to toss off a few of his own snarky asides. Together, Dennison and Reynolds are fine, a partnership just waiting to find its Batman and Robin subtext.
Like the DC mainstays, Deadpool 2 requires you to sit through the credits to see an extra scene. Do it. The laughs don't begin and end with the credits. There's plenty everywhere else to savor.